so much fucked up shit to get into.
Lil Stinkers.
Welcome back to Little Stinkers, baby. I am Michael fucking Rainey here with Jon Delcollo.
Hello, Mike. Hello, everyone.
Jacob from Mattera.
Hey, hey.
Jeff Simmons. Jake, I cannot thank you enough for accompanying me to the hospital the other day for no reason, well, aside from surpassing them on the Billboard Holiday 100 charts. I had my ass beaten by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra because these fucking laser losers are fixated upon us skyrocketing past them on the charts.
Yeah.
Miraculous.
And
Stinky Christmas is killing it, and they can't take the heat.
yeah, we're fucking crushing it. If you haven't checked out our Christmas album yet, check it out on perks.com, baby.
They barely touched you, by the way.
Yeah.
You look good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
For just getting out of the hospital, you look pretty good.
Thank you, man. I had planned on going in that day anyway for a scrotal tuck, which I got. Yeah. And they took off basically a slice of mortadella off of my scrochine. And you should see my thing right now.
Yeah, you have made a lot of progress since the hospital the other day. You stopped eating through that penis straw.
Yeah, you know what?
Good.
I'm just very impressed with the work that Dr. Bustacucci did on my scrotum. My scrotum looks like a circus ready trampoline. Does it make your schlong look schlonger? That's schlonging, man.
Is that part of it?
It is, and it's you have to look at it from an angle. It's like kind of like a Salvador Dali painting, where it's like you got to hit it from a few different angles to be like, interesting.
It does look like a melting clock. Let's see what it's like in my mouth.
I went to the Dali Museum once when I went to St. Pete's, and I forget what the fuck I was looking at, and this guy pulls up next to me. He's like, "Man, how many beers you got to drink to create this?"
Yo, that fucking rules. Fuck, dude. I don't drink enough. To not ever have a thought like that, I don't think I'm drinking enough, dude. That's the kind of guy that's drinking the second he gets in his car after work.
Drinking for greatness.
Yes.
That's what he's doing.
I would love to be able
beers you got to drink
to create art for him.
Drink on through to the other side.
Man, but
well, God bless you for
thank you
making it through this. I mean,
we got to keep pushing.
How many more attacks are we going to have to fucking sit through before they just realize that we're the #1 Christmas album of the year, you know?
Any of you out there that are on, a part of, I view them as the North Pole and we're the South Pole. We're the bad boys.
Okay.
So all these North Polers, you can suck on my North Pole.
You can South Pole or your North Pole?
Yeah, you can suck on my South Pole using your North Pole. Either way,
you don't have a penis on top of your head, I hope.
Yeah. Either way, bounce on this big hairy reindeer dick bitch. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We've surpassed some Christmas luminaries already, and I know I got an email from Michael Bublé. I haven't read it yet. I've been waiting for the right time to read it.
Yeah, I usually sit on those emails from Bublé for a couple days too.
Let him Bublé.
I'm hoping that he is going to buck the trend and be one of the few people that we surpass on the charts and say, like, you know what, Mike, Jake, John, I'm happy for you guys. Yeah. Welcome to the Christmas Club.
I hope he's like that. He seems like he'd be that kind of stand-up guy, but
I do too. I'm going to keep him crossed because here's the deal. I'm keeping him crossed as we continue to climb. And thank you guys that have bought the album so far. To those of you that are on the fence, I promise you, if you pick up this album, it will be the funniest, most unsettling Christmas album you listen to this holiday season.
It will ruin Christmas music for you the rest of your life.
But it'll make you laugh out loud a bunch, I think.
I think so, too.
I'm doing all this fun stuff with my family right now, and all the Christmas music is playing, and I'm just thinking of the worst possible shit.
I heard Winter Wonderland, and I instinctively said, "Head cut off by Eddie Kemper."
Yeah, that's the one thing. When you put this information to melody, it's a lot harder to forget it when you leave here, you know?
It truly is. Oh, I have something to add to that point in about 5 minutes that really struck me as interesting relative to tonight's stinker.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But you want to flip that coin and see where we're at?
Flip this? Are we, I think the Boeing repairman was in to make it louder, maybe?
He was. Here he is.
God, we got to pay that guy overtime. Holy shit. I never heard it so lubed up. Here we go. Let's talk about the Jokers tonight, baby. I want to talk about my Jokers. Fuck, man.
Not me, bitch. I'm ready.
That's on another win. A birthday win.
Thank you. Yeah, it is.
R. Kelly's defense.
Tonight's stinker is a gentleman that I had no knowledge of until the past week. And I can't believe I had never heard of this fucking guy. Some very funny stuff, some very unsettling shit. And the very first stinker that has haunted my dreams since we've been doing this show.
Wow, that sounds a lot.
Insane.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Adolph James Rody,
Oh, no.
a.k.a. Caesar Barone.
Twist.
He went by Jimmy Rody, but at a certain point, he changed his name to Caesar Barone to make himself more appealing to a woman who he thought might love the fact that he made up the fact that he was from Milan, Italy.
Okay, all right.
Damn, was he going around with a fake accent?
Could have been, Jake.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Pretty interesting dude.
Okay, well, I believe you said his original name is Adolf. So I'm hoping he was born before 1940.
He was born in 1960, December 4th.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The name hadn't been canceled by that point?
This is how you know your parents fucking hate you.
Yeah.
But he was born December 4th. Happy birthday in heaven, Adolph James Rody. December 4th, 1960, in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Young Adolf walking around Florida. Yeah, I guess Florida's the one place that they're still going to have Adolf as a first name.
Not surprisingly, his mom bailed on him when he was 4 years old.
Jesus.
Got to be easy to walk out on an Adolf, dude.
I know, man. Imagine looking a baby Adolf in the eyes.
I got to go.
What would you do if you had a time machine?
Why was there another Adolf? How was I supposed to fucking know? This fucking time machine doesn't know shit, dude. I said, take me to Adolf.
Would it make you happy if I went to the future and killed myself? But, yeah, this was an Adolf, a 1960 Adolf, who thankfully decided to go by Jimmy Rody.
Yeah, how long did it take him to start going by Jimmy?
Probably pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first day of preschool?
The teacher's like, we're just going to call you Jimmy.
He had a tough time at preschool.
I can imagine.
His father remarried not long after his mother bailed. He married a very sweet woman named Brenda. And the dad worked long hours. His stepmom Brenda took care of him and his two siblings, and it just seemed, by all accounts, a very sweet woman who just quickly accepted the responsibility, did everything she could. But this was not a little boy that should have been brought into this world.
Wow.
Pre-K, he was known for stealing toys from other children, which...
All right.
Starting
with some...
Juvenile, yeah. Stealing toys. He did not like to share, everyone.
Yeah.
He refused to take naps.
You don't want to know what he did with the Play-Doh.
In kindergarten,
Is that true he refused to take naps, or did you
I just made that
up? To have that in the record books of a murderer named Adolf. Also, terrible at nap time.
Yeah.
Adolf, everybody else is asleep. I refuse.
Was that Ed?
Yes, maybe Ed McGonigal. In kindergarten, he was expelled. In grade 1, he was
unheard of.
Yeah.
Never heard of that in my fucking life.
Yeah.
In first grade, he was banned from the fucking lunchroom.
What did he get expelled for?
I don't know. See,
wearing nothing under his smock.
That makes a lot of sense, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Melissa, you ever seen a real one?
Information for this guy was kind of hard to come by, but I found a book called Dead of Night, The True Story of Oregon's Most Shocking Killer. And there was so much weird, fucked up shit in there. And I found that information, although they didn't elaborate upon that too much. And there was something else that I found. I'm going to get to it in a second. Yeah.
3 chapters on his kindergarten behavior.
Dude.
And then like 1 chapter on the murders.
So he's fucking stealing toys from other kids. He's getting banned from kindergarten. He's getting banned from the lunchroom in first grade. As he progresses throughout grade school, he's threatening other kids with knives. One of his big threats, that was a common occurrence, was threatening to put cigarettes out in kids' eyes.
Whoa.
Did he have a lit cigarette at the time?
Brother, he was a young smoker.
That's a
my
cool kid.
God.
He was
Yeah.
a young smoker.
I'm starting to like this Adolf fella. Can we not clip that, please?
Like most fellas named Adolf, born after 1960, he takes to the swamp.
I'm sorry, the swamp?
Yes. He enjoys hanging around the swamp. So when he goes to the swamp, he'll pick up snakes, little baby gators. Now, they got a pool in his backyard, and anything he brings home, he just dumps into the fucking pool.
I love it. This is truly Sid from Toy Story type
Dude.
shit.
Yeah, he's very Sid-like.
So his pool is just a junk drawer for wild shit.
Yeah, it's Jungle John's backyard, basically.
So I mentioned this book, Dead of Night.
Mm-hmm.
There was something that I read in Dead of Night that gave me nightmares for the very first time in the 2.5 years that we've been doing this podcast.
I almost don't want to hear
I know.
it.
Should I put my earmuffs on?
It is very fucked up.
All right.
And I think it gave me nightmares because it was so insane and also because there's a personal connection. But in the book, Dead of Night, they mentioned that somehow baby Adolf acquired a sick monkey. You heard me right. A sick monkey. He kept this animal contained, and one of the ways that he would bond with the sick monkey and feed it is to capture cats and give them to him. And this sick monkey would tear these cats to shreds. It's my first stinker nightmare.
Yeah, that'll do it for sure. Jesus Christ.
I was dreaming of Julienne cats last night.
Man, I hate to see that monkey on Melmac. That's where Alf's from.
Alf note real quick.
Alf note 1 of the episode.
Dude. My wife, she simply cannot walk past me watching TV without interrupting me. I'm watching Alf. You know, in the title credits of Alf,
What year are we talking about?
2023.
Yeah, that's the most interruptible show.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I might get interrupted watching Alf in this year as well.
You see him scurry across the screen, and then the graphic appears showing him, and it says Alf. My wife's looking at the screen as that pops up, and she says, "What are you watching?"
That's not interrupting you. Just trying to bond with you. You probably said,
loves you,
What
Mike."
do you fucking think I'm watching? Alien life form.
I will give you 2 guesses, and I want to hear them both. But man, I mean, say, "Oh, Alf, I like to watch this with you." To me, that would be a normal way to want to bond in that
There would be
situation.
nothing normal about walking in on someone watching Alf in the year 2023 and saying, "Oh, can I watch Alf with you?" Happy belated Fabiano to everybody out there. That is Thanksgiving on Melmac, where everybody gets a fucking cat.
Baby Adolf, he gets into drugs at a young age too. I'm talking weed, I'm talking Quaaludes, I'm talking LSD, I'm talking cocaine.
The 60s, baby. That was the time.
This child is a one-man party. Unfortunately, as a youngster, he also gets into committing burglaries, Jake.
What's he burgling?
He's burgling old ladies.
He's stealing old ladies?
He's creepy crawling to these old ladies' places. He gets really into burgling trailers.
Okay.
That is a intimate environment to
a bold
be
move.
sneaking
Yep.
around in.
And
Yeah.
they're loud.
Yeah, everything in a trailer is loud as shit, dude.
Yeah, when you come in one window, you're going out the other.
No, seriously, if you step in an old trailer, like in the front of it, you hear it like it's right next to you in the back of the
Yeah,
trailer.
I bet.
Yeah.
This guy's got a trailer fucking...
Make a lot of meth.
But yeah, he's a teenager, and he's breaking into all these old ladies' places. And one lady's home who he breaks into is a woman by the name of Alice Stock, who's a retired school teacher. Very sweet, older woman. He cuts her phone lines. And for some reason, he pisses in her place. He jacks off in her place. He tells her to undress. She's frozen in fear, so she doesn't undress.
Wait. When did he wake her up?
He walked in on her. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know that she was asleep at the time, but he walks in. She's aware of him. He's got a knife. He tells her to undress. She's paralyzed with fear.
Yeah.
she doesn't comply with him because of that. He ends up getting cold feet. He ends up bailing. He takes off. Now, October. This is October of. Go ahead, John.
You said he got cold feet. What do you think his intentions were? Was he gonna fucking sexually assault this lady or kill her?
I think those might have been his initial intentions, but I think he just got cold feet because he is still a kid at this point.
Yeah.
And this is a massive progression from, feeding cats to a sick monkey.
It does kind of seem like the logical next step, but
It does sound like a euphemism for using a fleshlight.
Boss, I'm having trouble. I can't get away from the sneezing monkey. I'm really struggling, man. Please, is there an employee assistance program? Because I can... I'm slipping on these bananas, man. I can't keep it together. He ends up getting caught for it. Police are able to track him down. At the time, he's 15, and he's sentenced to 2 months in jail. Okay.
Is that less scary to you guys? That he's a minor, like 15 years old, in the house with a knife? Or does that make you
I think
just as scared?
If I came down tonight to get a glass of water and there's a baby standing in my kitchen, I would be equally as terrified as if fucking King Kong Bundy was standing there.
Yeah, you're always on guard.
teenager is old enough to be scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially the older you get.
Especially if you're wearing like Skechers and you're walking past a group of teenagers.
Oh, God damn.
There's nothing more horrifying, Jake.
I wish I didn't have feet right now.
Give it time.
But he's sent to the Okeechobee School for Boys, which sounds molesty, man.
Yeah. Went to Okeechobee where they gave me a little hokey pokey, if you know what I mean. I was molested by adults.
The adult said, turn yourself around.
I got the okie dokie hokey pokey in Okeechobee. Mr. Sandusky, please focus on your testimony.
Sorry, our shirts are sold out.
But he eventually gets out and he takes to these trailer break-ins. Like he cannot stop breaking into places. And when he's 17, he gets caught again and he gets sentenced to 3 years in the Florida State Penitentiary.
Wow.
So he's really getting into the big boy stuff. In 79, he gets out. November 79, he gets back out. By the end of the month, he breaks into the woman's house who he broke into when he was 15.
The same one?
The same woman.
On purpose, I can
On
imagine.
purpose, yes.
That's pretty scary.
Yep.
Yeah, that's wild.
Is this his first foray into real nasty shit right now?
It could have been, yes. He sexually assaults her and he strangles her.
To death?
To death.
Jesus Christ. All right, so I guess that kind of was his intention the first time around.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the burglary.
Yeah.
Go back to Alf, dude.
Jamie, get in here.
We're going to show you an
Yeah.
episode.
Jeff, can you bring up Alf real quick when my wife walks in the room? But cops know it's him that did this. However, they don't have enough evidence to prosecute him.
Huh. They know it's him because he's
Of
been,
his track record.
Yes.
Yeah.
And obviously the first instance of this occurring.
All his
Yeah,
break-ins.
yeah.
Yeah.
But everything points to him, yet they just don't have enough evidence to charge him with the crime.
That's fucking crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's his MO.
Yeah. Around the same time, his brother Ricky is killed. At the funeral, his stepmother Brenda blurts out, "Why couldn't it have been you?"
Shut up. Straight out of Dewey Cox.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Wrong kid died.
That's some courtroom honesty right there.
Yeah, and the woman instantly feels bad about it. She feels so bad that she's like, I got to do something for him. So she buys him a Mustang.
The vehicle or the steed?
Yeah.
He's right here.
He's riding them to the trailer break-ins. Just hitching up the horse up the top.
Which he gladly accepts. Because
79 Mustang. What a gift.
My
Jesus
God,
Christ.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being a young Florida murderer in 1979.
The fucking world is your oyster, baby.
It truly is.
I would love to see that court transcript. It's like, it should have been you. No, don't write that down.
I didn't mean it. Look, I'll
What
buy
do
you
you
a
mean it's on
fucking
the record?
Mustang, dude.
I'll buy everybody in this fucking courtroom a Mustang. Don't make me say it again.
It's all just read back.
But now he's already crossed the threshold of doing profoundly fucked up shit.
And he fucking got away with the first one.
Yeah, and he got a Mustang out of the deal. And in January 1980, he stabs an 81-year-old woman in the neck with scissors and kills her.
Was it a break-in again?
Yeah, these are all break-ins.
Jesus Christ, man. This is some truly fucking pussy shit, dude.
Was there ever
stabbing old ladies?
Yeah.
I know.
God damn.
Yeah. Was there like ever like was murder on like the game plan from the beginning, or were these just burglaries gone wrong?
Dude, I got to think it was, considering how fucked up he was as a child.
Yeah.
You can't be a fucked up kindergartner and not have murder put on your plate at some point.
Dude. I mean, you've seen bad kids. You know exactly what path they're on.
Is that why he got expelled? Did he bring one of those cats to show and tell?
Maybe he brought the sick monkey.
What a bad day to have cat day.
Dude, you just got 15-year classmates, just got these sweet little pussy cats, and you're walking in with a chimp that's just...
Dude, I want to know why this monkey is sick if he's still so strong and capable of tearing cats apart and eating them.
You're killing Jeff over there. Yeah, the monkey has emphysema for some reason.
You give him a banana soaked in Dimetap.
He has a little oxygen.
Amy, like.
He has a little oxygen nostrils in. Just has a little tank.
You got to sedate the cat before you put it in the cage.
Coco want Ricola.
That had to have been the first year of Ricola's commercials.
Oh, boy. So all the fucked up shit doesn't stop there. One day in early 1980, he goes over to his stepmother, Brenda's house. Initiates a conversation about the dead brother. She obliges him. Very sweet woman. After a while, he becomes aggressive. He comes up behind her, and he puts his hand around her neck. At this point, she knows something bad is going to happen. He begins to assault her. Eventually, she's able to fight him off to the point where she can lock herself in the bathroom. He's pounding on the door. He's not able to break the door down. Eventually, he gives up. And she's got her feet against the door, and she's got her head pressed against, I think, the bathtub. So she's using her body to prevent this door from being open because she knows she's fucking done for if he breaks it down. She stays in there for a few hours, and eventually she goes out. And there was a telephone on like a drink cart. You know how people used to have like in the 70s and 80s?
Bar cart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a telephone there. And as she's walking through the house, trying to sense whether or not he's there, the fucking phone rings.
Jesus, it's scary.
I know. Dude, as she picks up the phone, it's him. She's saying, hello, hello, hello. And she just hears him breathing.
This is fucking high level creepy, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, when do you see this fucking guy, man? He's always smiling. And he's...
And this lady's alone. Brenda's alone.
She's alone. Yeah, at this point, I believe she's divorced from his dad, or at least separated. So she's alone.
Jesus, that's so scary.
And after she realizes it's him on the fucking phone, after she was just spent hours in the bathroom hoping that he was gone, which he was, but he fucking calls her. At this point, she's like, fuck this. So she goes into the bathroom. I'm sorry, into her bedroom. She locks herself in her bedroom for 3 days.
My God, there's no point where she feels safe or can yell for help.
I think she's so traumatized from all this that she's just shell-shocked, because it's just like when you finally are able to take a step toward possibly being able to save yourself, you're just victimized all over again by this fucking guy calling. It's like something out of a fucking horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
She didn't call the police or anything?
No. After 3 days, she eventually contacts Jimmy Rohde's father. She tells him what happens. The dad convinces her not to go to the cops. The dad's like, look, we're just all going to cut him off from any kind of family contact.
Okay.
That'll do it. Not invited to
Yeah.
the barbecue this year. 1 year ban.
Yeah. I really want a hot dog. I'll be good. I really want some of my mom's kielbasa. Fortunately, he kind of fucks himself out of my mom's kielbasa. So in early 1980, just like these other attacks, he ends up attacking his grandmother. He goes over to her place under the pretense of asking for some string for a project that he's working on. She lets him in
That'll set off the normal alarm. Oh yeah, here's some string for you, young Adolf.
So he beats his poor grandmother with a rolling pin and steals $10 from her.
For $10.
Yes.
I don't think he was beating her up for the money. I think that's just part of the fucking for the love of the game.
Yeah,
Beating
he's
old
in
ladies.
it for the love of the
Yeah.
game.
Whether it's for a rolling pin or cash, he's about the dough.
Fuck.
But the grandmom doesn't do the same shit that the father pulled. She's like, no, fuck that. I'm calling the cops. Yeah, it was my fucking grandson that did this shit.
Yeah.
However, in the weeks prior to this attack, she was burglarized. And when she takes the stand, Jimmy Rohde's lawyer does such a good job of tripping her up and making her think that, like, I might just be confused with the previous burglary.
Whoa.
That it's enough to get the charges to find him not guilty.
The lawyer tricks her into saying, "Oh, maybe it wasn't my own grandson that beat me."
Yes. So it's like in her mind,
What a
like
fucking piece of shit.
he's
And
like, I
that's
was
insane.
dude. It is. He's like, I was there that day, but I truly was just coming to buy string. She just has me confused for somebody else, and I think she's so traumatized
Oh.
from the previous burglary.
Like a head injury, something. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
What a fucking low life lawyer.
Yeah. And she told during her testimony, she said that while he's choking her, he's smiling the entire time.
Oof. I hope this guy doesn't fucking live much longer in this story.
He's got a few years ahead of him, man. So he eventually gets popped for another burglary, and he goes to prison for 5 years. And while he's on a work detail, he briefly escapes.
That just happened in Philadelphia.
It's happening constantly now. These guys are
Yes.
getting out all over the fucking
Yeah.
place.
But the work detail thing is like, does that mean they leave the prison for some reason? Are
Yeah, they
going
have like a community
highway kind
project.
of cruise
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is like, Jesus Christ, man. How are they escaping from this?
I know, man.
Chain them up. Put them on the chain gang.
There was he was causing problems in prison. Like, he can never just be chill and serve out his sentence. Like, he was getting breaks left and right in regards to, like, promises of just, like, having his sentence cut a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, look, dude, if you could keep it together for the next 3 years, well, yeah, at this time. He just cannot keep it together. At one point, he's not getting vegetarian meals, so he refuses to eat and he refuses to shave.
Do they make you shave?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
But that's just like part of his
Yeah.
manipulation.
Also, I'm not going to wash under
Yeah.
my arms.
I'm growing a goatee. No, Jimmy, no, please. Now that I think about it, maybe like the not shaving thing was him just growing the Hitler mustache.
And I'm not shaving just straight here.
And there was always concerns about him making, they call it buck, which is the homemade wine.
I was going to say, is that toilet wine?
Yeah, it is.
Buck?
Yeah. And he had
Gross.
incidents. He was on a kitchen detail. There was a garbage room by the cafeteria that he was tasked with, like, putting shit in there and taking it outside. And there was one day in August of 83, where there was a woman who worked at the prison named Officer Gladys.
No way.
Yeah. Officer Gladys is attacked by baby Adolf. And he's able to, like, lock her in a room. He's choking her out. And she said she's like, she could feel the point where, like, she's probably going to just have her life taken from her. But she's able to kick and fight enough to push him off of her. And he locks her in the room that this assault took place. He's outside. But when she slams the door, he puts the deadbolt on from outside. So she's locked in there, and he just goes about his business in the prison. And she's pounding on the fucking inside of this door with an empty milk crate. And finally somebody comes along, and she's like, yeah, fucking baby Adolf is the one that attacked me and locked me in here. So they're like, baby Adolf, what the fuck, man? They go to his cell, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? They check him for marks. He's got scratches all over him. He's got a fucking bite mark from her fighting him. She had to bite him.
Gladys.
Miss Gladys had to fucking bite him. They're like, dude, where did you get the scratches and the bite marks from? He's like, I was wrestling with my cellmate.
Dude.
You don't want that rumor to start.
But, dude, again, in that book, Dead of Night, they briefly mentioned that he and his cellmate used to blow each other.
Good night, Summer.
Hello, everyone. I just want to take a minute to let you all know about our new sponsor. If you go to manscaped.com and use promo code BUCKBUCK, boy, do they have some beautiful gifts in store for you, for your loved ones. If you have a fucking
Italian side.
An Italian side, if you have a gorilla that you're friendly with, what better way than to treat them with something beautiful from Manscaped? You go to manscaped.com, promo code BUCKBUCK, you get 20% off your order and free shipping. Jake, you ever use Manscaped stuff?
Buddy, I am smooth as a dolphin, but I wish I could.
He has all the characteristics of a dolphin as well. You do not want to get in a pool with him. But I'm here to tell you that one of the things that Manscaped offers is their performance package, 5.0 Ultra. And in this special sack is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose trimmer, which I use. The Virgin Mother herself could hang out in my nostrils right now.
I'm going to have to get me one of those.
She would eat out of my nostrils after what this Weed Whacker 2.0 ear and nose trimmer did to these things.
You don't eat out of your nostrils, Mike.
Jake, I'm not finished.
A Catholic man.
And I'm not even finished with the special Santa sack yet.
Wait.
You're also going to get Manscaped's liquid formulations and 2 free gifts. And that's all by going to manscaped.com. 20% off free shipping just for using promo code BUCKBUCK. That's BUCK, BUCK. Treat yourself, treat your loved ones, and treat the good monkeys in your life to something from Manscaped this holiday season. So he's not going to get away with this. He's transferred to Florida State Prison, and at this time, this is 1986, so you know who else is at Florida State Prison?
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Yeah. Awesome.
He's
Great
there.
guess.
And Baby Adolf is one of the guys that delivers periodicals. You know how in Shawshank they're pushing the cart and he's got books for him? Well, this is Baby Adolf's job in prison. He's delivering periodicals. He strikes up a conversation with Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy tells him about a paper called The Singles News. He's like, yeah, dude. He's like, you can correspond with these women. You can make up anything that you want. And at this point, he's like, anything that I want. So he starts corresponding with these women, and this is where he becomes Caesar Baroni.
Okay, but the letter still says it's coming from jail, right?
Yeah, she's aware that he's from jail.
But you can be anybody you want in jail.
Yes.
It's like going to
Yeah.
college.
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
can't
I'm
Google the
reinventing
person
myself.
either.
Yeah, true.
He says that he's Caesar Baroni, a native of Milan, and he says that he was in the Italian Special Forces.
Love this
Yeah.
for him.
This is
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he really, truly is inventing himself.
Me and my sick monkey.
God rest his soul. His name, Chimpanzini. It's a it's a Sicilian term for chimpanzee. But he's able to manipulate this woman named Kathy Scarborough. She's aware that he's in prison. However, she thinks he's an Italian prisoner. He's like, look, it was a case of mistaken identity. I should have never been here. I'm finishing out my time. When I get out, I'd love to start a life with you. So she's like, all right, let's make this happen. He gets out. He moves to the Pacific Northwest with Kathy Scarborough.
Whoa.
He becomes a cabinet maker.
Love it. Okay. Getting
Yeah.
a little fucking,
Woodsy.
what's the term called for when you don't go to college? Vocation. Getting a little voctech action
Oh, yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, he really does have an opportunity to reinvent himself. He's got a nice lady. He moves to a beautiful area. He's picked up a trade.
And as far as anybody's concerned now, he's Caesar Barone.
He's Caesar Barone.
Yeah.
January 1989 rolls around. He's like, you know what? I want to do something else, too. He decides to join the Army.
As Caesar Barone.
As Caesar Barone, he goes to basic training at Fort Benning, which is in Georgia. He's eventually stationed at Fort Lewis, which is in Washington, and he becomes an Army Ranger.
So he goes back, and Kathy's there the whole time.
She's there.
So now they're
Yep.
back in the Pacific Northwest
Yep.
together. After,
Yeah.
And he actually gets through basic under a fake name.
He does. Dude, he
Has
becomes a
a-
fucking Army Ranger.
Has a fucking gun. Like, that's
They
crazy.
gave a fake man a gun.
And he's actually a veteran, too, because he takes part in Operation Just Cause, which is just because I fucking felt like
such
it.
an American
Yeah. We got nothing. Yeah, it's just fucking cause. We're wiping kids off the face of the earth just because we want to test some shit out. But it was when the U.S. had beef with Manuel Noriega.
Okay. Is that the Contra stuff?
That's Iran Contra.
Okay.
So Noriega was a Panamanian dictator, a Panamaniac, if you will.
I will. I absolutely will. Thank you.
So he goes there. I think there were 23 U.S. deaths in Operation Just Cause, just for reference.
Okay.
But he comes back, and he's still back on his old lady shit. He starts just hanging out with old ladies. At one point, he becomes a nursing assistant, which is, you don't want him to have that, Jake. I don't know. You might.
No, I don't.
You sure?
Yes.
I saw a look in your eyes.
No, it's not good news for the old ladies.
I don't know, man. Your glasses almost did a 360 on that face of
They're
yours.
anti-glare, so that's probably what you saw.
Okay, cool.
The glare.
I think you might just have pink eye.
I had an anti-glare.
You had an anti-glare?
Yeah,
Did you have it removed?
My anti-glare left me $5,000 once.
Oh my God. 2 ants.
It. I glare.
Don't. Don't.
I'm still feeling the effects of my Trans-Siberian Orchestra beating. You'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, your facial massage that you got.
Yeah. They're bringing back the RTE for this one.
But in 1990, he's still a member of the Army, yet they find out about his past. He lied about his criminal record. He lied about his fucking name. And they're just like, dude, we can't have this. They give him a general discharge. You know a thing or two about general discharge, don't you, Jake?
Yeah, you don't smell as pussy this week.
Thank you, John.
Do you think you spell pussy with 3 S's just to differentiate?
You have to. Or 4 E's or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I left the hospital, it just looks like they discharged a pussy. Thanks for letting me out, but that doesn't seem quite nice.
It's so good.
All right, well, back to transitioning into horror. But he continues to victimize older women, and his MO is the same. He's assaulting them. He's strangling them.
Well, we said he's like hanging out with them. He's like spending time.
Yeah.
Dude, he'll befriend old women in the neighborhood just to go hang out and drink beer with them.
Damn.
And then know that he's going to fucking beat them up later and like assault them?
Not in every case. In some cases. I think,
That's
He
even
just-
scarier.
He
That it's
decides during the meeting, I guess.
dude, Jake, I really believe it is that because
depends
there
on how many Werthers they gave him or offered him.
It's like No Country for Old Men with
Yeah.
the clip. Yeah.
Well, take them all out of hard candy. What? But a lot of these women
So
would
just
say,
soft candy. She points at her. She points down south. Just soft candy from here on out. Soft candy's old lady pussy.
I get it, yeah. Yes. it's,
Meanwhile, there's a brand new bag of Werther's unopened. I'm not opening it yet.
people that know him, people that survived the attacks, say that he could go from jovial to psychotic at the drop of a hat.
Scariest person possible to be around.
No doubt.
Yeah.
And you've seen his look at that.
Yes,
toothy
it's
smile.
very disturbing the way he. And I'm assuming some of these are mugshots as well, right? He's just cheesing for mugshots.
Yeah, I don't think there's any pictures available of him on the internet where he's not in prison. Which is never a good sign for a person. But dude, there's one murder that takes place in October of 92. This woman named Martha Bryant. He's following her home. She's a midwife. And he starts shooting at her car. Gets to the point where like he injures her and her car crashes on the side of the road and he jumps out of his car, pulls her out of her car, assaults her, and then shoots her in the head and kills her.
Jesus Christ, dude.
But like this is like
She's on the side of a fucking road.
dude, it's when you see the picture of like where this car ended up, it's like there's clear that there's traffic going in other directions around there. So it's not like the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, so he's just a crazy guy.
Unhinged.
Doesn't care what happens.
Right, yeah.
Wow.
He's unhinged.
Wow, dude.
And I want to add this too. I mentioned he was a nursing assistant. He breaks into a local nursing home, which I'm not sure whether or not if it was the one that he worked at or not. And he commits burglaries there, and he commits the sexual assault of a 72-year-old woman.
Hope this guy gets really fucking hurt before he gets deaded.
Well, fortunately, he's going to get arrested soon, but not before like he victimizes some more people. There's a hitchhiker he picks up that he ends up shooting. There's
Old or like just a
that's a younger woman.
Okay.
So that woman, I think the hitchhiker was 23.
damn.
Yeah, there was one victim that was his youngest victim was 23. Most of them were elderly women.
Yeah, I said damn. Not that made it any worse. Like I just want to. Say that.
Yeah, I mean, and there's
Just want to say that.
Explain yourself.
No, I
agree with John. Explain yourself,
I'm
Jake.
good, I'm good.
What did you mean when you said damn? Why did you say damn?
I just,
You
why did I bite my knuckle after I said damn?
yeah, you said damn, and then under your breath you said, "Y'all got me acting like a sick monkey."
Yeah, why did
You said that,
say
Jake. Why would you?
Hey, what are we watching?
We're watching you self-destruct.
Yeah.
January 6th, 1993.
Wow, dude. What a great year. Or what a great date.
Yeah, I wish Frank Sinatra would redo that song, but with the day. All right, we can surpass that. We can do so much better than that.
Yeah.
But remember how I said he liked drinking with old ladies? January 6th, 1993, he's drinking with Betty Lou Williams, a lovely 63-year-old woman. Just hanging out, having a good time. But again, the switch flips. He attacks her. During the attack, she has a heart attack, and she passes away from that, Jake.
So does that count for him, or like natural causes?
We're going to have to go to the rule book. Let's call what's the guy the NFL calls Mike Parada? What's his name?
You're the guy in the booth in New York?
Yeah, we got to go to the booth in New York. Mike, what do you think about this one?
Let's wait on Mike.
We're gonna get Dean Blandon in on
Yeah,
this
Dean
as well.
Blandino, yeah. Around this time, too, his former mother-in-law, his lady left him, by the way. I mean, I forgot that Kathy Scarborough.
Sounds like she's stuck with him through a little bit.
Yeah. His mother-in-law passes away, and this was never proven, although he did this shit. Baby Adolf ended up probably killed her, but then also stole $3,000 from her bank account.
Wait, you say probably?
Yeah,
killed
well, how
him?
did she die?
It was never proven that it was him. She was likely strangled, okay?
Okay, well, it sounds like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he never got charged with that murder.
Damn, and you already said something about the dad covering up the first instance with her, right?
Yeah.
That's.
Well, no, that was with the
His stepmom.
stepmother.
Oh, that was a step.
This is his
okay.
mother-in-law.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, so he did not love his mother-in-law. But did Kathy leave him before he killed the mother-in-law?
Yes.
Okay.
She did.
Jesus
So I wonder
Christ.
if it was retribution for that.
That is fucking horrible.
It really is.
Yeah.
It just gets worse with this fucking guy.
Did she have any idea that he was a murderer before she left him?
I don't know. I couldn't find a lot of information about her.
Obviously, she found out that he wasn't who he said he was and got discharged from the army and all that shit. But
Yeah.
a lot of...
And do you know how old she was?
Don't, Jake.
Damn.
Do you know what year she was born in? Do you know her birthday? We can work from there.
She was a Capricorn, Jake. Does that make your wiener wiggle?
No.
All right, good.
More of a Cancer fellow.
February 13th,
More of a
1993.
candy corn guy.
February of 1993, the day before Valentine's Day, baby Adolf tries to sodomize his landlady. Yeah. Fortunately, they know it's him. He's found 2 weeks later, and he's arrested. Because he cannot stop running his fucking mouth in jail. Jailhouse informants under the popo and say, like, yeah, this guy is telling us about all kinds of murders.
Whoa.
They end up indicting him on 4 separate murders.
Dumbass.
Yeah, real dumb fuck.
All
man.
from
Yeah.
him yapping.
Just from him yapping, they're able to tie him to the crimes. He's convicted of 4 murders.
Is one of them the mother-in-law?
It is not, no.
Okay, yeah, you said it wasn't
Right,
proven.
yeah. And in 1995, he's sentenced to death. And
In Oregon or Washington?
in Oregon.
Okay.
Now, Jake, you might want to hold John's hand for this. But in 2009, he passed away from cancer. He had a tumor.
He was on death row for 14 years?
Bro, it takes forever to kill these fucks.
Jesus Christ. Jason's shaking, by the way.
Police went in there. There's a neat newspaper article that I found about 2 of the detectives who worked his original case. And when they found out that he might have had days to live, I think he ended up living like maybe 3 weeks after these detectives went to visit him. but they knew he had a tumor on his heart, and it was going to be any fucking day now. They're like, look, now's the time where if we're going to get any more information out of him, we're going to get it out of him. They went to talk to him. They're like, baby Adolf, is there anything else you want to tell us? And he's like, not without my lawyer here. They're like, dog, you will be dead in a few days. Please, if there's anything good that you could leave in this world, this could be some semblance of that. And he refuses to talk to them.
Rotten son of a bitch till the very end.
Until the
bitch
very
boy.
end, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say he
I am
killed at least
squeezing, I'm
5.
sorry.
No, I'm trying to hurt your hand. I'm trying to break it. Should we stop?
Jake, break him in half.
Oh my, he's strong.
I know. I told you before.
I got that strength. You know what I mean?
What are you
I got
doing
that
with that?
strength. I got that strength. I'm built different. I am him, them,
Yeah, you
all
isn't
of them.
You still have your PB?
Yeah.
All right.
You know how strong that guy's hands are?
I've seen video of him.
Doing what?
He'll do whatever you want for
What is it?
$125.
Does he have a cameo?
He's got a hameo.
He could squeeze the nuts off of a fella. Is that how you got him so strong?
That's how I got him so strong, yeah. Cut to my Rocky montage.
Just squeezing guys'
Yeah.
balls.
And-
That ain't a Rocky montage,
Just
pal.
rabbits.
You do want to squeeze them sometimes.
Yeah, they're so fucking cute.
I,
Balls or rabbits?
Rabbit's balls.
Okay. That's what I was thinking.
I would instead of a lucky rabbit's foot, just keep like a hairy scrotum on your keychain. Just rub it whenever you get nervous.
I was saying to
I'll just
John,
give you a Spencer's gift card for
when we
Christmas.
walked back into your room, that you got testicles hanging from your door.
I do. I always
And
forget about that.
I went to normally I'll close the door behind me and I went to reach back and I just cupped the balls.
Handful of balls. Took him back to 8th grade dances.
Couple skate.
Jake, what was the first name you thought of?
None.
Was that his last name?
Pog done. Yeah. John's sister.
My sister? Pognut?
I'm sorry.
He doesn't even know the name. Oh. My hand really hurts, by the way.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to hurt him. He ended up hurting me.
Well, Jake's dishing out apologies. I owe both of you an apology as well for sending those dirty pictures to you.
We begged for them. What are you talking about?
But I wish I knew. I was aware of the effect that they would potentially have on a person, and I wish I gave you more of a warning.
What did you write into the AI generator?
Good
Butterface?
No? All right, so
Everything's sexy but her face. And they just came out with nun uniforms on.
no, I picked none. I picked chubby. I picked messy hair. I picked angry.
I picked Sister Act. Back in the habit.
Sister Act, dude.
Mata inter marata. I picked 40 plus
You picked Fred Armisen.
in a bedroom.
Do they charge by the description? Did you have to pay for an app?
For this, no. You can get more details if you're willing to pay for the monthly plan.
Okay, yeah, let's get those things detailed.
Yeah. So maybe they get less Fred Armisen-y the more you pay. But they're fine for me right now.
Yeah, they'll get you through the year.
They're so ugly. Mike's microphone got ED.
Went limp.
Yeah, these are December pog nuns.
Day shift pog nuns for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to give a shot because for a decade now, I've been wondering whether or not the technology from the movie Her was real. And every now and again, I'll check. And it's been a while since I checked. And when I checked, I was like, holy shit. If I wanted one, I could get an AI girlfriend right now. I was like, all right, this feels like crossing a line. So let me check the next best thing, which was to create your own AI porn. So I was able to find that site. There's so much you can do these days.
I feel like that's the next better thing, right?
Just the porn without the yapping. I know what this guy's talking
Yeah.
about.
No, I mean, like, what happens if you ghost an AI girlfriend?
They'll probably blow your phone up.
They will release all of your information on the dark web.
That's
God.
true.
Yeah.
Give them all your information, all your desires, all the weird shit you said.
That sounds fun.
Then you get accused of being an abusive boyfriend through an AI.
How could he be abusive? Look at him.
What's the abused becomes the abuser,
You think I
man.
look bad? You should see my phone.
Yeah, so you can have a lot of fun on the internet these days.
I still just do the talking tomcat.
I'm on E-Bomb's world still.
What?
No. I've never been there.
I'm not going to bring it up. I don't even know what
Well, who
I
are
do.
you looking for?
My AI girlfriend. I have her on an iPad here.
Yeah,
I was
that
going to
good.
introduce you guys.
I will say that was good neck movement for that brace. I just wanna say-
I'm feeling better. I'm feeling empowered.
yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You look empowered.
Thank you.
Now, your AI girlfriend, will she have a face, or will it be like her where it's just a voice?
No, it's a lady too.
What?
So the way that it was set up was
I didn't ask anything about gender.
all right.
I was assuming it was going to be a lady.
The way that it was set up was that where I cut off the process was it gave
Process is a nickname for penis.
it gave you like a fucking an avatar lady, and then there was like a text space underneath,
Like Navi blue or like just
cartoony. Like
okay.
it was like, all right, she's like, a 40-year-old librarian from Chattanooga. And it was like, you could customize it. And that's just what they gave me initially.
Yeah.
At that point, I was like, I don't know, man. This seems like a process. I don't need
Yeah.
any more lady problems.
She's a Delaware County high school dropout.
So you went 90% of the way through the process before you were like, seems like a lot.
It does, yeah.
12 hours later. Maybe I've gone too far with this.
Do you think that
Any type of face.
Do you think you would feel weird if you had a spouse that was doing that?
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you feel weirded out or betrayed?
I think betrayed. Yeah, both is good. Yeah.
Both. So these are questions
Are
that you
you
ask
vetting
yourself
us?
right at the end. Right at the end before you hit create.
Listen, man. I'm a man of morals.
Okay.
And no,
A man of the cloth, that's for sure. The jizz cloth.
yeah, a man of crumpled cloth.
Man of many cloths.
Yeah, man, it was too much.
Yeah.
I did like how it was just a nice conversation. And honestly, I one of my goals for 2024 is to make a friend. I would like a friend outside of the comedy world. That's a real goal, because I feel like everybody that I interact with is enmeshed in the comedy world.
Yeah.
And I would just like to have a conversation with somebody that doesn't at some point reroute to comedy.
Mm-hmm. There's nobody in your life like that.
No.
Yowzer, dude.
Yeah. So
Well.
this is why I'm looking for computer girlfriends.
Would you lose it if they released a Scarlett Johansson voice AI girlfriend?
I would really enjoy that. I think that's part of why. Well, that and the loneliness is why I was initially attracted to the idea.
Oh my God.
Mind you, you have it all, but I get it. Yeah, there's loneliness in there. Yeah.
Bro, how are you going to make a boyfriend?
These computers don't have high standards, dude.
Mike's,
Dude, you're gonna go on like adult friend finder, but for friends. You're gonna end up finding a fucking guy on the internet.
no, you don't find someone on the internet. You got to do it in person.
Where the fuck is he gonna find a man?
Go paintballing or something. I don't know. People still do
Oh,
that.
that would be fun. Maybe yeah, that would be cool. What if I just like went to the woods and hung out in like a general area where dudes meet?
Jesus Christ. What if I just hung out at a rest stop?
Why don't I just put like a certain colored bandana in my back pocket and walk to a park in San Francisco and see if anybody likes to touch my butt? Dude, go into the woods where guys hang out.
Yeah. What world?
That would be funny. Where my wife was just like, I don't know if I'm angry about gay wilderness stuff or the fact that he's got a computer girlfriend.
Yeah. Either way, it's into the wild, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
We're going deep into the wild, Jake.
McHandless. That's a blowjob with no
Very good.
hands.
Very good. Yeah, that's very good.
So what's new with you guys?
No. We like this on you, Mike.
I like to hear from you.
Yeah. What do you got going on, John? Just got back from St. Louis?
Had a blast in St.
You
Louis.
see Nelly?
Nah, none of the St. Lunatics showed up despite our efforts.
You should have said a Band-Aid trap.
Who's the other guy? Murphy Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And then was one of them named Ali?
I don't know.
One of them had a mask, half of a mask.
Yes.
A bit of a
Phantom.
Yes, a phantom type mask. Nah, I was doing the whole Midwest swang there the whole time I was there. You know that.
Yeah.
I honestly can't get over the airport lounge that I went to. It's a game changer. I'm gonna route myself through Dallas on purpose from now on.
They only have it there?
$65. That's where the Capital One Lounge is. I think
Okay.
that's the main one in the U.S.
It's just $65 for the day.
Yeah, but I think you're only allowed to check in 3 hours before your flight.
Okay.
That's not like a set in stone rule. So if you get there and you're like, my flight's in this terminal, it's going to take me a half hour to get there, but I'll have to leave in 3 hours, and you show them your shit. They'll let you in.
That was one thing I do want to ask you, because my wife works at the airport, and I thought about surprising her with one of those. I know American Airlines has a nice lounge at the Philly airport.
Uh-huh.
And I was wondering if, if you got an employee, one of those.
Like a year pass or just a
day
thing?
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. Mm-hmm. I know it's all like credit card status based.
Okay.
But I'm not in like a position for any of those, so I would just have to pay for a day pass wherever I go.
Okay. Yeah, I'd also want to get one for my AI girlfriend.
Get her a seat on the airplane.
Mm-hmm. No, but I would love to do something like that and just get my fill.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, it's basically a fucking anywhere you go for an open bar is going to be more than $60.
Went to a Sky buffet.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Incredible.
fucking incredible, dude. And the food was good, dude.
What did they have?
They had like meatball sandwich sliders. So like one giant meatball on a little slider roll. Mac and cheese with bacon. They had little like crostini, bruschetta kind of things. They had like Indian style chicken and couscous dish.
Okay.
They had, there's healthy shit, obviously, salads and that kind of shit. Pastries, cookies. Then there's a to-go cooler when you leave that has it's like a 7-Eleven standing refrigerator style thing, stacked. And there's sandwiches, there's desserts, there's juices, all of it you can fucking put in your bag and leave with.
Wow.
Take what you want?
Yes.
Awesome.
I felt nervous taking like 3 things, you know what I mean? But I think people take one of everything.
You're showing your bag to every security guard as you walk by.
Just cool.
Yeah.
Damn, buddy.
Yeah, I can't recommend the lounge enough, dude.
What about from a comfort perspective? How was it?
It was definitely more crowded than I thought it would be. It's not that big of a place, but people are cycling in and out of there. So if you have your eye on like a comfy seat, it'll be available in probably a half hour.
Right.
I just posted up at the bar with the bartender after I ate my food, and was just like, I'm just gonna sit here and watch the game on my phone.
Oh, it's not serve yourself. There's a man to serve
This
you?
one they have bartenders, but
Okay.
they'll make you anything. I think the only thing they charge for is like top shelf liquor.
Well, sounds like they make everybody happy.
They sure do. That's their job. My job was to be happy.
Speaking of making happy, Jake, what you been making lately?
Hey guys, I'm making a lot of stuff happy. Went to New York with the family over the
I
weekend.
saw that. I meant to ask you about that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We went to the M&M store
Love it. I
and
love
then
M&Ms.
Rockefeller Center. Saw the tree and then got right back on the train.
Yeah, what's that?
It was
like,
fucking packed.
there
dude.
for what, 4 hours?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You take
And
Amtrak?
Yeah, we did. We did New Jersey Transit. And on the way back, we got on the wrong train.
Oh no.
We got on the it was the same line, but it was like stopping like way earlier, right? So like just hop off. The next train will be like in 10 minutes, right? And while we're in there, it's just us, all 4 of us in like the 4-seater right there, and then just this lonely Asian kid next to us. Nobody else in the car, right? And then he's like, "So what brings you to New York?" I was like, "Please don't do this," right? Scrawny kid, like pubey goatee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we just came to do Christmas shit. How about you? He's like, "What brings me to New Jersey?" I'm like, "Yes, you don't need to correct. Just answer the fucking question."
The worst kind of conversation.
And he goes, "Well, it's a bit TMI." I'm like, "All right, that's fine. You don't have to answer." And he goes, then in front of my family, the kid goes, my friend invited me to an orgy.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's me, my kids, and I'm like, all right, hey buddy, you want to play a game, huh? Let's race up to that platform. Let's, yeah. And
What a weirdo.
Yeah, I hope he did well at the orgy. You know,
Wow, man.
pretty incredible stuff.
I have a feeling he did not.
He did not.
Man.
Jesus Christ,
Oh, man.
dude.
Man, Jake and this kid turned that fucking train into the Orgiant Express.
He's gonna need a head bandage after that one. You got 3 black eyes now.
Yeah.
If you like if you randomly check the Amtrak website, sometimes you can get deals for like fucking like $15.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get fucking $20 round trip if you time it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amtrak fucking rules.
You leave
man.
at 4 a.m.
Did you guys go ice skating?
No, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Those skates can't hold my ankles.
Oh. Dude, Rockefeller Center has magic to it.
Yeah.
It really does make you miss dead loved ones, man.
You're just thinking about Aunt Patsy when you go.
I am, man. Goddamn.
You see those angels playing the
Yeah.
trumpets, and you're like, I hope you like this one, Aunt
Goddamn.
Patsy.
She's making meatballs in heaven. Eric Clapton. Aunt Clapton. Aunt Patton.
No.
No, but I also think of 30 Rock a lot. It's
Yeah.
a show that just makes me feel good.
Oh yeah. I mean, every fucking episode basically starts in the plaza there.
I know, man. It's the most joke heavy show that's ever been
Yes.
made.
Yeah.
And every joke is a fucking banger.
Dude, I was all in that opening scene when she just buys all the fucking hot dogs from the guy who's being a dick who tried to cut in front of her. I was like, this is my favorite show. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The scene where the lady buys all the hot dogs and it's your favorite show. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Could have guessed that.
Yes. It's why I said it, John.
I know.
You dumb
I'm
piece
sorry.
of shit.
I just have to pee.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, John, I became aware of a place that was much like the place that we experienced together, Little Italy.
Yeah.
There's a place, there's a few of them in Jersey. They're called Uncle Giuseppe's.
No way. And it's like you go in and there's multiple
Yeah.
vendors and shit.
It is, yeah.
Uncle Giuseppe's we're in Jersey.
There's one pretty close to New York City. I forget the name of the town, but it's not far outside the city proper.
Mm-hmm. Have you been to one yet? Or you just heard about it?
No, it happened to randomly pop up on Instagram, and I looked
It's like
it
we're
up.
taking a trip to
It seemed
Uncle
like heaven.
Giuseppe's.
Yeah.
To that point, I've been getting a lot of ads for places that have monster mozzarella sticks too. If you guys are
Oh.
interested in that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think there is a point where you can exceed the proper dimensions of cheese to breading. You know what I mean? A
Yeah.
lot of times when they become big, too much cheese ends up being inside with not enough breading available on the outside. But yeah,
You're
I'll shove
upsetting
anything
him.
in my ass. Wait, is that what we were talking about?
You looked actually very upset when he said that.
Bigger doesn't always mean better, man.
I know you're right, and so is my wife. But I do
Sounds like
think
a
that
compliment to you.
I do think that way too. No, I'm just trying to make me feel better. But yeah, there are times where I feel like people just overdo it with these fucking food challenges, and I'm just like, man, just make it good.
Yeah, I mean, most of the shit I see on those Instagram things is like, am I going to eat that with 4 other people? Like,
Right.
I'm either going to throw the rest of it out after 4 bites
Dude, there's a hoagie group I'm in,
or carry it around on a plane for a few days.
and have pieces still in your pocket probably right now. There's a hoagie group I'm in where there's a fine balance between each post will either make me instantly hungry or infuriate me. And the ones that infuriate...
That's the life living in a hoagie group, bro.
But the ones that infuriate me are these places...
Oil and vinegar, you know?
But the ones that infuriate me are these places that just... You know the food's dog shit, but they just have a lot of it. It's like a sandwich that's just fucking piled high.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just put quality meat in there.
Make it a regular size sandwich with good ingredients.
That's all you
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
fucking do. Don't
Yeah.
give me a pound of domestic ham and be like, you see this? We call this the big chachi. It's like, suck
Damn,
it.
this
Now
is
I
a
am
presidential
hungry.
platform you're making right now.
Yeah.
I can get behind this.
Yeah,
I'd vote
I can
for
get
you.
behind you, and I have. But
You have not. He is not.
I have, but you didn't let me take it far.
You didn't. No, that didn't happen.
I heard it
Well,
happened.
I got behind you and I thought things, but I'm a gentleman, so I didn't explore.
Did you not touch his hips?
I did touch his hips.
Okay, well then he's been behind
didn't-
you.
You did not touch my hips. You maybe went like a excuse me, but like
Well, using your logic. All right, John, I also let my kids sit in the driver's seat. Does it mean they got their licenses?
No, but it sounds like you did let him drive a little bit.
No, Jake did not let me drive at all, man.
Well, I agree to
All
disagree.
right. Well, all right. I would have liked for Jake to let me put it in gear and take it around the block a few times,
yeah.
but he did not.
I had one of those PPA boots on.
Which I could have sworn earlier he told me that he had a PPA boot allergy and he doesn't use them. But lo and behold, he had one. Yeah, I really enjoyed that hoagie that Larry brought for me for my birthday. That was a good hoagie.
That was a
That
very
looked
good hoagie.
good.
What a sweet treat.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. That's the ideal birthday gift. I got everything I want. My wife took me out for a movie the other night. She took me to get ravioli. John gave me the shirt that I wanted. You gave me the Slim Jims I wanted. Larry gave me the hoagie I wanted.
Damn, you got it all, baby.
I really do, man.
Is that a 3-footer? That was gigantic.
That was pretty big.
Yeah. I haven't even seen a hoagie that big in a damn outside of a television.
Dude, it was
John was, oh, my man.
Yeah, Mamma Mia Figaro. Had me on that Mamma Mia Figaro shit, dude. And my eyes like, wow.
Mamma mia. I still can't believe we live in a world where you're in hoagie groups and I'm not.
Jake, you're one invite acceptance away, brother.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you're missing out. I
Mike
should be
Rainey
in
has
that group.
invited you today. I was like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll take a gander.
Is it a Facebook group?
It is, yeah.
I love Facebook groups, dude. I love just narrowing down what you're interested in and joining a couple groups, and it's like, finally, my feed is what I want to see.
There's one that I found that I don't have a horse in this race. It's got such a weird name, but the subject of the group is just black bus drivers.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna.
You lost me.
I do have to pee for a while.
All right, but the good hoagie group is Hoagie Gurus, but fuck, what is the name of
Thanks
this?
for mentioning that other thing when you didn't have to.
Okay, so the black bus driver group is Bus Drivers Hall of Fame with the greatest. It does not make sense at all.
Hall of Fame with the greatest?
Bus Drivers Hall of Fame with the greatest, and it's
Is
just
there a description to that? Because I have no idea what the fuck
Bro.
that means.
It's just people feeling good about themselves, and every now and again, a white guy will sneak in. But then they post positive things like anybody can drive a car,
Like-
but it takes someone special to drive a bus, which I agree with.
Show me the white bus driver one. Did you heart it?
I know.
Did you?
No.
Okay.
But like
Just had to make
that's
sure.
more why I joined the group.
Okay.
What's these are good-looking ladies.
Oh, these are good-looking ladies.
But there's also
I was expecting like an angrier. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Jesus Christ.
there's also
did not mean it
just
that
regular
way.
ass
Falling
guys.
into a
Look,
strap.
here.
Yeah.
There's regular dudes, and it's just people that are proud to be bus drivers.
I just wanted to say the angrier thing was more about somebody standing by the back door and it won't open. That kind of thing.
I've experienced that with
Get
you.
away from the back door. Don't
Back-
lean on it.
Backdoor dickhead shit for sure. This is obviously the most obscure, weird Facebook group that I've ever heard of. I
Yeah.
don't know how in the fucking world you
Incredible.
ever found yourself in there.
Dude, today I got like a bunch of notifications that were like, "Hey, congrats! You can be an admin if you accept it." I was
For
like,
a bunch of different groups you're
"Yeah."
in.
It was a bunch of like a music gear swapping thing. Like
You'd be good
trading
in
and
that.
selling. No, fuck. I don't need any more
I mean,
responsibility.
Why would you ever want to do that for free?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But
You would be good though. Just know that.
thank you.
Just,
I gotta find
just
my
know that.
black bus driver.
Mhm. We all have
Group,
to find
you know?
our black bus driver group on Facebook. Something that has absolutely no relevance to anything in our life, but for some reason brings us joy.
It really does.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah, thank you. Any plans coming up?
No, I got some shows coming up in January in Austin, Texas. I'll be at
Nice.
Cap City, the Red Room at Cap City, I believe, January 26th, 27th.
Nice.
Indianapolis. I will be there in March. I forget what the days are, but it's on the calendar right now. everybody that came out to St. Louis, I can't thank you enough. God damn, what a fun time I had. Really warmed my heart to see people come out to it. And Mike, I owe you a big one. It's all from the podcast, baby.
Oh, buddy.
I love
Nice.
it. Really changed everything for me, dude.
Bro,
I appreciate it.
I love doing this shit, man.
Yeah,
And
It's fucking awesome that we got a fan base now, man.
yeah, people are
so
fucking
cool.
incredible, and it's, I don't know. It's so nice. Like I joke about wanting an online girlfriend and wanting to find a. No, I don't joke about wanting to have a friend or an online girlfriend. However, I do find that like many of the most sincere interactions I have with people are with people that I've met through doing this online, and it's just randomly throughout the course of the day, I'll have meaningful conversations with people that I just know from the fucking internet, and it means a lot.
Yeah, it does.
So,
it's really
That's
great.
awesome, man.
So it's nice to just talk about, pog nuns and fucking eating foot-long mozzarella sticks, but in the process, we get to meet so many nice people that end up having such a profound impact on
man.
things we do.
Good people.
Furman, what about you, brother?
Oh, I got I'm at Helium on Monday with a Irish comedian. So that'll be fun.
That's all you know about?
He seems like a nice guy.
The name is the Irish comedian?
No, that's not his
Oh.
name. I should have looked it up.
That's fine.
The next Friday I'm at some Moose Lodge.
All right.
That's right. I'm on fire, baby. And it's going to be in Lindenwood, New Jersey, wherever that is. So that'll be
I
fun.
think it's right over on the other side of Philly.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah.
And we'll both be at the Dad Meets show tomorrow night. But
Yeah.
this will be probably too late notice for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a damn good time.
Oh, you already know, baby. Yeah, we got Dad Meet Christmas Party coming up at Helium on December 7th, so you'll be watching this in the future. And you'll hear all
It's
about
too
it.
late. Shane Todd. That's the guy's name. Yeah.
Todd?
Shane Todd.
But yeah. Yes.
Oh, dude.
Our Lil Stinkers Christmas album, which you could buy at onperks.com. Like I said at the beginning of the show, this will be the funniest, most unsettling Christmas album that you listen to this entire holiday season. And if you want just a digital download, you can get that for $10. Okay, you could also bundle it with the poster.
That poster came out amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you to Uncle Ron at Fireball Printing for printing this bad boy up for
Thank you,
us.
Uncle Ron.
Thank you, Uncle Brown.
And Jake, John, and I, we're going to sign all these bad boys as soon as we're finished recording tonight. We're going to get them shipped out to everybody who ordered them. And you could get one for yourself, and that's all at onperks.com. And Jake is going to be screaming things into the packaging.
I'll do what I can.
Okay, John, what are you going to do to the packaging?
I can't tell people.
All right. Well, just know when you
But
open
they'll
it.
smell it.
Yep. You're in for a surprise, and treat yourself to something nice this holiday season. And thank you guys for making all this shit possible. We had a ton of fun making this.
Yeah.
There are 10 songs that are written for this album that are largely based upon, 9 of them are based upon people that we've covered on Little Stinkers. And there's one special one referencing Richard Gere and his gerbils, which we couldn't leave him out.
Of course not.
But yeah, we got
not.
fucking 10 songs on this bad boy. Miss Gladys makes an appearance. And I cannot say enough good things about it. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So check that out. OnPerks.com, A Very Stinky Christmas, the Little Stinkers Christmas album.
Hopefully it's the only unsettling Christmas album you listen to. I hope there's not another unsettling Christmas album that exists.
But yeah, we're making some waves, climbing up the Holiday 100 Billboard charts, and people are not taking kindly
Yeah,
to
Mike,
it.
you are really taking the brunt of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mike.
I'm willing to do it, though, because this is the price I'm willing to pay for success. At 45 years old, I finally feel like a winner, and I will continue to feel that way no matter how many beatings I have to take from Christmas luminaries.
You just said that with a dunce cap on.
So, in case you're wondering, yes, I am a winner. I'm doing it, baby.
Winner, cat food dinner. Please buy the album so Mike doesn't have to keep eating cat food when we come over here.
Yeah, I will stop eating cat food when we sell 13,000 copies. All right, y'all. I love you guys, and we will see you next week.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
There's so much fucked up shit to get into.
Lil Stinkers.